Hey guys! So today what I'd like to do is shoot hopefully what is a very quick little video on some of the best stuff in my vaping arsenal, which is cotton bacon V2, and talk a little bit about my current wicking style. As vaping is progressing, you know, starting out in this year and this month when I started vaping, you move on to this product and this product and this product, your wicking technique changes over time. So I had an older wicking video, and it's a pretty standard video, use cotton balls and stuff like that. I haven't done a lot with this newer stuff, so I wanted to show you guys what I was up to at this time, how I prep this cotton, and how I wick it. Alright, great. So the retail on these packs is fairly conservative, roughly around $6 or $7. You get about 10 strips of the bacon cotton in here. So if we were to pop it open, I'll show you guys here. You get 10 of these. It feels, and people, you know, look at them like, oh, it's Cellular cotton. You know, I don't know what it is. I'll be honest with you guys. I know they work pretty hard to get a particular grade of cotton going. It's made in the U.S. It's free of dyes, peroxide, foreign matter. Now, this is the V2. The V1 stuff, do I even have any here? I got a pack right here. This is the V1, it doesn't say version at all on it, which was excellent stuff. This stuff, how is it different? It feels squishier, almost stickier, like a putty or something like that. Initially that's what you're looking at. In terms of like all the weird artifacts in the cotton that people saw in this and other cotton brands, there's almost none of it. Like if you get really close here, it's all real smooth. If I were to just sort of break this apart and you were to look at it, it's just cotton, nothing but cotton. You know, there's nothing else in there, which is very, very cool. So what I do is you have to be a better judge when you're using stuff like this than a cotton ball, Japanese cotton, Egyptian cotton, anything else like that. You kind of grab a piece here and you pull it out, it looks like that. So what I do is this kind of, yeah, it's better for you. Here we go. Get the cotton and I'll start pulling like this. And what it's going to end up doing, as you can see, it's almost like brushing your pet out. It pulls out all these knots. It sort of makes the cotton more uniform. I believe that it increases the sort of capillary effect of the cotton and the wicking material. And this is something that I've been doing on any cotton, and it's I believe that it works very, very well. So all this stuff, it's getting pulled out. So this is what I'm taking off, which you probably could wick if you want. Once I've sort of pulled it all out, I'll get the cotton in my hands and roll it just like this. And if you look at it, all like the fibers and stuff like that, they're sort of compacted and pushed into this stick of cotton here. And let me show you what I'm going to do with it. Today I'm vaping on a Vapergate and Fogwind Alliance RDA. Now, this guy right here is what the coils look like. You turn it on. 0.23. Nice and safe. I've been catching a lot of flack about building low. And in my last video I said, well, fuck you guys, I'm going to build however I want. And I'm going to probably retract that statement. I'm going to start building all the builds in my YouTube channel with a 30 amp limit on unregulated and around this range for anything regulated. And the reason why is this. That's not my normal everyday vape, but it is important to present safety. I agree with that. My arm was twisted. My buddies, you know, I was chatting with him, and he's like, dude, you gotta do this. If you don't, you're gonna look like a moron. You're gonna be that guy that everyone talks about. I'm like, well, fuck it. Maybe I will be, you know? But at the end of the day, it's about passing along information, passing along good information. So moving on from this point forward, You won't see anything too sketchy on this channel, although you know, fuck it. I don't have anything else to say. Vapergate in my channel will be a little safer, I guess, from this point on, until the FDA gets off our ass, right? So here we go. If you guys look at this build, you'll notice a few things that may be, or may not be, a little different from how you personally wrap your coils. And it has to do with your lead placement. So with these guys, this one I have curling around the side and behind it like this. You know, that's what I do to get it centered. This one, however, is a little different. What I've done is I've pushed it as far as I could to the coil, gone up, and made like a little dent here. What results is this. This is going to be very important as to how the cotton's placed. The cotton is going to go down like this. So cotton's going to go down, come up, go through the coil, and then back this way. And it's going to up, over, and through. And it's going to do that on both sides, so you're going to have these interlocking wicks. A lot of people are doing stuff like this right now. My buddy Leo, he does it. A lot of the guys at the shop are doing it. And the reason why is because it wicks really great. It wicks white almost every time. So let's get going on this one. This is my cottontail that I made. Push it through. Oops. To about there. Okay. I'm gonna go into some scissors and cut this guy right about where the RDA, just like a millimeter over from where the RDA ends. Okay. Just like that. Now this guy, I'm gonna make a bit longer, like this. So right there now you can see the difference in the length of my wick sides, right? Alright, here we go. Okay, this is kind of hard. Now I'm gonna pick this up, bend it down, and push it straight down. And that's tucking and wrapping right around the lead. It's sort of hugging it, okay? Now on this side here, I'm going to sort of pull it back a little bit, push it down, and it's going to go down under there along the side, okay? The Alliance deck is really good for this style of wicking because it doesn't have any space underneath the negative post there, you see? And so the wick is just taking up this entire left side of the deck, and it's a real healthy amount of cotton in there. So it looks kind of like up, over, and down. Okay? So we're going to do that on the other side now. While I'm doing this, people are probably asking, well, how tight do you want it? It's pretty tight, man. I mean, it's tight. It's not impossible. If it starts moving your coil while you're pulling the cotton, it's too tight. Okay, that's a good thing to think about. There. And about. Yeah, there. Pulls over just a hair. That's the second side. Alright, so this guy down here is coming up, over, and underneath. This guy is coming up, over, and underneath. And so what you get happening with these two wicks is sort of talk to each other, and they lock in, almost like that. I've been very happy with it. This stuff has been wicking white. I'm getting a lot of pulls out of each drip, so let's get this juiced up. And this is at 100 watts. Looking good, looking good. Alright. Alright, so we got there that build, and I'm gonna just get it fairly wet. And let's vape this thing and let's see how many pulls I can get off it, alright? At 100 watts. Take a break. It's getting warm. It's getting warm. One more. No more? That was it. So that was a fair amount that this guy held. And if you look at it, it's bone white. Bone white. Part of that has to do with the fact that the Alliance has a really usable drip well with a negative post milled out. Also has to do with this wicking style. You just get a ton of pulls out of it immediately. Back to cotton bacon. The flavor kicks in immediately. Like maybe after like the third pull, that's the break-in time. So it's excellent. That's my wicking for right now. That's cotton bacon. Just a touch again on the Alliance RDA. That's it. I hope that helps.